Mrs. Flood is the Rani. That was me a year ago, and I still believe this theory. I'm not just talking about the surface level stuff that floods are caused by rain and rain is an anagram for Rani, or just that they mentioned the word Rani for the first time in New Who since the rights issues, but everything I mentioned in that first video and more. Since making that video, I have even more evidence as to not only why she's evil, but why she's the Rani. One of two Ranis. Yeah, that's right, two. So let's get into it. To catch up in less than 22 seconds, her door is the exact shade of the current TARDIS box, and Russell said the doors are significant. She always seems to be doing things around her basement, more on that specifically to come. Flood equals rain and rain equals Rani. Name drop, which also wasn't previously allowed due to rights issues, is now allowed, and obviously she can time travel. So, the doors. Building off what I went into last time with the colours and that Russell said the doors hold significance and to watch the doors, I believe now this is for one of two potential reasons. Either yes, he meant the colour and the door being TARDIS blue is just that her house is in fact her TARDIS. Done. But then I thought, when else are doors significant? And then we come to Joy to the World, where doors act as a gateway to a different point in time. Maybe this is how she's getting around. Maybe her door goes to the Time Hotel. I still think the TARDIS makes more sense though, especially when she is the Rani, which she is. If she isn't, then I'll eat, 20 super hot wings live on stream or something with no water. There's also her basement. We've seen her go down there before, but something that struck me about her basement yet again in a recent episode in Lucky Day was that all of her house lights were all off except her basement, which is glowing a very stark white. Also an intentional choice. This isn't natural lighting. They have chosen to light the basement and chosen that very stark colour. Remind you of anything? And yes, I know, Time Lords have different TARDISes, but seeing how things have just been, I feel like hers is going to be identical to 15's, just with different lighting at most. Maybe. Either way, that white is too white. I'm calling it now. You heard it here. Her basement is dodge. I mean, whose isn't, but still. Then we come to the two Rani theory. She is everywhere. So I think she could be a bi-generated Rani. Either two bad ones, maybe one bad and one good. Maybe she is just a bi-generated Rani from the Time War. Perhaps the original is dead and this is the survivor. So Mrs. Flood is the Rani. She has to be. We have been saying every character is the Rani for years, so this time it actually has to be. Please, come on, it has to be. She is! If you don't believe me, go back and watch that original video, trust. I will link it in the description. It's very, very short. So yeah, she has to be the Rani. I mean, she just is if she isn't going to delete this video. So yeah, bye! She's the Rani. Subscribe.